Like, I mean,
I feel
you
like
know,
we's weak.
we
My
are
honey
not.
agrees with me. I feel like we's weak. Yes, sir. Yeah. I be bugging on niggas like I'm a Grady. Sit my name right here. Fuck you, pay me so hot. I'm so red, no Daisy. Running up in New York like Jay-Z. Yeah, she in the back, she super rich. She tryna make a so these hoes know I'm stupid rich. She smoking Reggie. Carter. One pass, don't bother. Got him on my collar. He call me mama. Yeah, bitch, I do really do the shit. He falling in love, but I'm through with it. I think I'm the shit and they skipping it. The shit I believe I be presenting.
We're gonna try this again. Hold on, I'm gonna fix your hair. Okay. Okay.
Hi, everyone. My name is Ronnie,
And I'm Kimaana.
and this is
Starting
Starting
to
to
not
Not
make
Make
sense.
Sense, where we talk about the bullshit in the world that just no longer makes sense and use our minds to try to figure it out.
Yes, and we want to share this with y'all. And we just want to let y'all know that we didn't did these takes so many times and we just trying to get it right. That's why we're talking about this topic that we're about to be talking about.
The topic today is, when you hear that thing that goes like not being perceived, I don't want to be perceived. Well, right now, recording this, we're being perceived.
We are.
And it's like, we've struggling a little.
Yes, like we needed to get ourselves together, but we doing it and we here and it's okay.
Exactly. So yeah, we just want to talk about this new thing, not being perceived. I think it goes really well with the first episode because we're getting started to really be perceived and share our thoughts, share our minds. So here we go. Let's jump into it.
Yeah, and before we do that, I just wanted to let and before we do that, I just wanted to ask you, how was your day?
My day was so good. Y'all, this is not going to be perfect. We're really,
Like y'all probably gonna be laughing at us, but it's okay. Like
we are really trying here. You know what I'm saying? But
and we really goofy too. So
we are goofy. This has been my friend for 12 years, y'all. Like,
yes, we sisters basically.
sisters. But my day was good. My day was
Good.
good. It feel like everything today lined up to us doing this setting. We kind of had came up with this like on the spot, and it's working.
Yeah,
It's working.
yeah. We just walking into our purpose. You
How
know,
are you today?
I'm great. I feel very grateful. I'm grateful for you and your ideas. I'm grateful for being able to share mine with you. And yeah, just being here. You know.
Facts. Facts.
Okay, so yes, we are about to start talking on the on the topic. Okay, so our first point is fearing judgment in real life.
Mm. Yeah. I mean, when you think about like social media and you think about how we just scrolling and scrolling and looking at other people, it does something psychologically. Like you be like, okay, I'm out here and I'm doing me, but you're thinking about people viewing you.
Yeah.
But it's like we spend so much time viewing other people and thinking things. And so we think when people are looking at us, they're going to be thinking things.
It's like a lot of consuming,
Facts.
a lot of consuming of things outside of yourself. And I feel like a lot of that has to do with the fear of being perceived because it's like what we consume is not, I'm not going to say for everybody because
Mm.
everybody is different. Some people might not be able to relate to this and some people will, of course. But when you think about like the things you do consume, it's not things that's within you all the time. So sometimes like bringing that in or seeing things that you see in the outside world, it might make you doubt yourself a lot of times and compare yourself to a lot of other people or things or just think in lack. A lot
Facts.
of lack.
A lot of like,
Yeah.
a lot of like, I can't do it.
Yeah, a lot of I can't do it when you really can. Like anybody can do anything they put their mind to.
And it's weird because we know, like when you're taking a photo, like you know it took you 100 takes. And we should know that it most likely takes other people 100 takes to get what they want out of the photo, to post it or whatever. Um Even when we're watching a YouTube video of a YouTuber, they edited the video and we know that. But for some reason we don't correlate that when we're actually, I don't know, when we're viewing them, we're like looking at them like they're perfect. They got it together. But, you know,
When honestly, like, even this just came to me because it's a lot of things that you might see, but it's a lot of behind the scenes.
right.
Like, it's a lot of things behind the scenes that you don't know about. And so sometimes when you're just seeing the surface, it just that's what makes you compare yourself sometimes. Not saying that I don't know how to say this.
It's like but I feel like at the same time we know. Like we
Yeah,
know it took
yeah.
work to make that video, but instead our brain is like, you can't do it like that because you can't meet that standard or whatever.
Or not even to just like be on social media. It's I feel like, and I know you feel like this too.
Mhm.
But social media has a lot to do with like how people see themselves in real life. Like, it's crazy. It's
It's
crazy.
crazy. It is.
It is. It's like damaging us, and I don't know. It's just happening slowly, but fast at the same time.
Yeah, it's
Like,
like
things change so fast.
social media used to be like la la la. Now it's like,
You better be this.
but
You better be that.
that's your brain saying that. Like you
It
better
is
do.
your brain saying that, but it's other people saying that too.
It's
It's like
other
it's a
people.
lot of judgment.
It's like we got an audience. Like we have an audience in our minds or something like that we're performing for, and it's
Yeah.
like the performance isn't even really real. And then when we talk about not being perceived, it's like, oh, I don't want anybody to see my flaws. I don't want anybody to see how I really am when I'm like just sitting and slouched over.
Yeah, like I don't want y'all to see me like this right now. Like,
Right, but
I
on a
want you to
regular
see me like this.
basis, my bad.
You good? No, go ahead.
On a regular basis, like a lot of us sit like that, especially with these phones now and just
Oh
working.
hell yeah.
If we worked remote, like you sit like this, but you don't want nobody to see you like that. So this whole not being perceived thing is just like, I don't want nobody to see me being real. Like I want them to see me as perfect. I don't want nobody to
Or an
take no off.
image.
Exactly,
Yeah.
just an image. But really, saying you don't want to be perceived is not good. That's lonely. That means like you basically don't want to exist, in my opinion.
Yeah, and it's a topic that a lot of people talk about in a jokingly way, but really that's how you feel deep down inside. Like, I don't know. It's kind of sad because it's like a lot of us just don't want to be people anymore. Because a lot of times we can't be people. I feel like it's not a lot of spaces or safe spaces that allows you to do that. And it's so important to just have people around where you can just bounce back off of and just be truly who you are. Because some people might need that. Some people might need that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, and we in it.
We're doing this.
We in it.
Like, we're doing this right now, and I'm proud of us.
Yeah, I'm very proud of us and how far we have came. Because it's been a lot. It's been a long road.
Another thing with not being perceived is, you were talking about earlier relying on the mirror and like, yeah.
Oh yeah, so wait,
I'm sorry.
It's okay. We outside, so it's a lot of bugs out here.
It's bees and stuff, and I don't do that. At least not by my ear.
No, I don't like that either. I don't like it either.
So yeah, my bad.
Um, what was he talking about?
We was talking about the mirror. You was talking about earlier, like, or we read earlier about looking in the
Oh,
mirror.
yeah. How we rely on the mirror or our image of our reflection for our ideas of ourselves.
For our ideas of ourselves, like we always looking in the mirror
Yeah,
or always looking in the phone, and then when we're out and about and we don't look how we look in the mirror, we just like, ugh, I don't
it's
want nobody
like
to see that
not allowing yourself to be.
at
Like a lot
all.
of times, like I was saying earlier, a lot of times when I am by myself, or say for instance, I'm getting out the shower, like my first thought used to be, let me look at myself. Let me look at myself and see how I look. And it's just, I don't know. I feel like, yeah, it was fulfilling in a way to see myself, but even we cutting this part out
Why?
because I was about to get, I was about to,
I mean, if you're comfortable like sharing that, it's fine.
okay.
Yeah. I just didn't want it to be like somewhere you like, I don't tell nobody this about myself. And then it's like, damn, it's on the internet. But if you, we talk deep anyway.
We do.
I didn't know if you wanted to, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay. But, you know, we don't have to cut nothing out, honestly, because now I don't feel like I have an issue with being perceived.
Where we had to break out of that.
Right? Like,
Y'all, we was in chains,
in chains.
shackles for like 10 minutes.
10 minutes frantic trying to figure out.
10 minutes frantic. I'm pressing play and or pressing record, and I'm talking like my brain is blank.
Yes, like,
Like, why was that happening? And when we was at the house, when we low key had a moment to practice this, and when we knew we were practicing and weren't really gonna post it, we was like
we was
relaxed.
flowing.
We was flowing. We was chill. Now it was like, all right, it's time, and it was like,
It was.
but we got it together.
Yeah, we did, for real. Um, what's the next topic? Let me see.
12 seconds later.
Oh, not wanting to be perceived is why it took us so long to even start this. Because when we was supposed to do this?
Starting to not make sense was an idea back in 2020. I want to say 2020. I
Yeah,
don't want to
because
say
we
21.
did we did start talking about, and then I remember when we had went to the gym, and then
Uh huh.
and we was in the car and we started talking about it again. Oh, I remember, because the first time we was out, where is,
Okay. Okay. Okay.
and remember we were
We was
sitting
talking
outside.
about we recorded the background how it's gonna be, and it kind of is. I was like a moss background,
Yes,
and it's green. We're around greenery.
y'all.
Yes.
Yeah, but it's all falling into place. Um, what's something else? Oh, okay. So this is a good one. We are at risk of becoming more socially disconnected as a generation. What do you think about that topic?
Um, I think, yeah, like the more we try to do this thing of hiding, but it's so weird because we're not hiding. Like a lot of
Yeah,
people come back online and like show like do a whole like, 10 slide picture of how life's been for the past couple months or something. I don't know. It's so strange because we're showing ourselves more than ever, but at the same time we're so disconnected.
yeah,
Um and I think that this thing of not wanting to be seen in your natural form, okay, let me dial it back. I feel like this day and age, we're experiencing a new thing. Like we're connecting to each other through technology, and it's different. It's nobody, no other generation has had to really do that. So, in ways, Instagram is how we connect to each other, how we talk, how we make friends. But at the same time,
I feel like at least for a large portion of our generation, because
like
there's some people that don't even like entertain or
be on Instagram.
dive into nothing like that. Like it's
It's
other worlds.
it's some people that I meet, or like when you're in your workplace and you meet somebody and they got an Instagram and you go on it and they regular. I don't know how to explain it.
Regular. No, for real.
They're using Instagram like it's Instagram, not
Not like, okay,
a
look,
virtual reality.
yeah, not like, I don't know, not like you're being in so much in that world.
Yeah, it's like some people use Instagram like this virtual reality, like, and they're making their coolest avatar,
Yeah,
and like it defeats the whole purpose. It makes it more like aggressive, competitive, something. It makes it like it ain't.
false.
It's false and it's not fun.
It's not fun. Like I want to have fun. Like I don't. That's what makes me not want to be up there though. Like it's like
Yeah.
a love hate type of relationship. Like,
Yeah.
and sometimes I really hate it.
Right. Like it is a love hate. That's exactly the perfect way to describe it. It's like, what the hell?
And a lot of times, like when you do see things on social media, it's for something.
Right.
It's like I'm trying to get something out of this.
Yeah, it's not like I'm picking it up and I don't know. It's a whole storyline behind the picture or the video you just posted on your story. It's
Yeah,
like a whole you're thinking of how you're about to be perceived. And
yeah.
it's too much. And it's like, what else do we see? It was like some people are making like they make a burner account or another page to look at their story to see how they look from somebody else's
From
perspective.
somebody else's point of view.
And that's like too much. That's like
I'm not gonna lie, I did that. I did
I
that.
have too. It's a rabbit hole.
It's a rabbit hole, and I'm not gonna lie, like it did have me in a chokehold. Instagram did,
Yeah.
like especially during the pandemic. Oh my god, and it was making me depressed. Like, but I don't want to. Never mind. I don't really. I was gonna say I don't want to talk about being depressed, but that was real life for me. Like
Yeah.
it was really real, and I'm just glad that I'm out of the fog, and I see that you are out of the fog too.
Trying to be. It's a
Well,
cloud.
you doing way better.
Nah, for real. We came a long
We
way.
really came a long way, and I'm just glad to be here.
I'm glad to be here too, being perceived.
Okay, so good. Am I saying host? Am I saying co-host?
We're just hosts.
We're just hosts, okay?
But we are each other's co hosts.
We are each other's co-hosts. And each other's hosts, okay?
Wait. Hold on. I'm so fucking. My name is Ronni. I just said that. It's Ronni. Welcome to It's Starting to Not Make Sense. This is.
Hey yo.
That's the whole point. Thank
Now
you for
you get
joining
to-
us.
Oh. Okay, let's get 1 2 1 2 1 2.
Okay. Fuck! I messed it up.
No, I feel like I messed that up. Honestly,
No, I took.
we gonna edit this.
Should I stop and redo this?
Anyway,
This should just be a blooper. Whatever.
yeah,
Okay.
we gonna have a lot of those.